you how it can be done. Sure, thank you. You won't believe how much this book can change your life. This book will change your life. This book will change your life.
Huh, I didn't know he was from Broadway.
Hey, Ben.
Little nostalgia.
Come on, dude, you need to record. You have an entire SMG4 year to talk about.
I don't want to. I feel like it's, it's still like, a couple months, I feel like a little bit more.
Okay, it's 2018, by the way.
2018. Let's just do this now. Come on. I'm still taking the chips.
Hey, share some chips.
2018. Yeah. Okay, let's just go. If you don't remember, back then people used to look 2017 not so fondly because they're nostalgia and they couldn't handle some differences like more Gmod, some characters that are not stupid, quote unquote. I hope you classic fans are happy with what they did with the characters that were not stupid. However, now people are starting to look back at 2017 as one of the best years of the entire channel, if not the best. And so far, it is the best in my Watch All series. And I really loved it. It had so many great videos that were so hilarious, and my favorite video of the entire channel. What more can you ask? If it's ever you, Ouija Pie, go yourself. Anyways, now that we were done with 2017, it would be really hard to rival that year. However, there is one other year that could rival it, and that's 2018. 2018, I think, might be the peak of 4. Spoiler alerts, it doesn't get any better afterwards. Sure, they added a little bit more OCs, and it has the first arc, but for this year, it still feels like SMG4, and it's not like a complete betrayal. And the OCs in this year aren't too bad. And plus, the first arc in this year is actually great. And even some people who complain about the mixed era said that this is the only good arc actually saying it's funny. Metal Blade 1 said something correct. Great job! Criticisms still are pretty stupid though.
I've always found her to be such a boring and unfunny character. Even back when she was an Inkling, she wasn't even a parody, since she has the exact same personality as any other Inkling, just with more dialogue. So it always bugged me to see her get constantly pushed to the forefront and made one of the main characters, in which she then became the Min of YouTube. The girl who everyone loves, despite not doing anything to warrant such popularity. They absolutely refuse to do anything funny with her, being that she lacks a stupid, ridiculous, or flawed personality, and is never involved in anything like slapstick, for example. She just flexes on everyone with her athletic and shooter skills and her lame tomboy attitude.
Also, it's not just that why I think this is the peak of 4. I want to say that it actually has the most heart of the entire channel. Yes, this year, the one that still has raunchy jokes and a lot of bad words. We have so much to talk about, and we gotta do it quick because this video might be an hour. Not a bad start for the year. So Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Bowser go back to being the morons in Dungeons & Dragons, going on another crazy adventure, this time to find a golden egg to make a delicious omelet. Sadly, this one is not as good as the last one, but it's still funny, and the adventure is great. Also, the morons have great interactions. I really love them, especially when Mario saved Luigi. It shows how much he really cares about him, despite being an asshole sometimes. Okay, well, a lot of times, but yeah, it still shows he has a heart. Really fun video. I wish this was a series, really. But now with the state of how SMG4 is, no, God! Let's just leave it with 2 videos. It's fine. We don't need a 2024 video. Ugh. Recommend you to check it out. The only thing I don't like are the spiders. Ah! Great news! This is the only actual bad video, and I hate it. It's basically just Chris and Swag on a plane, and Swag is annoying as hell as ever. Yeah, that's it. I was not having fun. I wanted it to end immediately. And I was totally on Chris's side. Oh, if there's one thing this series succeeded is, it made me hate Swag more with a burning passion. Thanks a lot. Also, this video reminded me of other horrors.
Chris, wait. I want to tell you something.
What is it?
I'm pregnant, Chris. I'm pregnant and you're the father.
This video, the series. I am super done with this. Thank God it's the last one. I never want to see the Guards and Retard series ever again in my entire life. Mario takes over Nintendo while Miyamoto takes a dump. Wait, I thought he was the god of this universe. Or maybe he owns the company too. Anyways, there isn't really much I have to say. There are some funny jokes, and I do like Reggie's faces. That's really about it. It's nothing special.
Whoa! Here we go!
I love it when SMG4 gets beaten up. Peach gets the true cast we love to do sports. And they're all funny. I love like every single character in this video. I miss it when we used to have every character having their time to shine. Not one taking more screen time than the other. Remember when that used to be a thing? Also, I love it that they mention Toad and Bob's rivalry. I miss that. And although it's short, it's better than nothing. Wait a minute. Meggy dies from water, but when she is in a floaty, her feet are touching it and she's not melting. 0 out of 10. Awful, awful video for that mistake. Steve! I take it back. 10 out of 10. Best video ever, just for Steve. Okay, for real though, this video is really fun. I love it. The only thing I hate is Peach, obviously, who is a but in all fairness, we all know that. Even the cast knows that.
But why?
She's a bitch!
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Why does Toadsworth have Shroomi's head in his watch? That was always odd to me. Toadsworth leaves Frankie to be babysitted by Mario and Luigi, and obviously they do a terrible job. I don't even know why he trusted them, but still, the beginning was random, but then the rest gets better, and even the jokes get better too. Except for the big eyes, those get annoying. Still not as bad as modern SMG4. It's just a fun video where Mario and Luigi and Frankie go on a crazy journey, silly stuff happens. You know, the usual type of thing when there's a babysitter plot. I honestly recommend this video, although I feel bad for this family. That was funny, but still.
What is?
Nah, stop. We already did this joke. Okay, you know what? Yeah, just say it.
Asshole!
You know how much I love these Valentine special videos. You know how much they're amazing and oh my gosh. Okay. Stop. In all fairness, this video is fine. So this is Boomkin's first starring role. He's actually the main character in this video and he's dating
Saiko-chan.
I was about to make a joke making fun of him for not having a girlfriend, but then I remember I don't have a girlfriend either, ever in any of my years. And the closest thing I've ever got to a Valentine's gift was when I ordered a fan manga. And this is the only candy I've ever gotten from any single person. Although in all fairness, I'm only attracted to the Asians. Anyways, Boomkins is so sad because people make fun of him, so he steals a wand from Kamek and brings his waifu to life, who is also Saiko. Also, this is her first appearance. This is honestly her best. She's very fun as a villain. I like it that she goes crazy when there's any waifus around or any other girl better than her. And I do like that everyone's afraid of her. Should have stayed as a villain. Honestly, it's just a fun video. Although the only real issue I have is they try to make you feel bad for Saiko at the end, but she's a psycho, and honestly, I feel more bad for the shy guy who had a cheating wife.
They're just
That'll be $85.
I get you next time.
Every single day I gotta clean up the kitchen.
Another fantastic classic. This time, Mario and most of his friends get kidnapped and are forced to kill each other in a gladiator ring because of 3, since he's bored for not being in a video in a long time. Wait a minute. Yeah, he hasn't been in a video in a long time. I just remember now. Oh my gosh. Has it been really that long? It's great to have 3 back. Gladiator stuff is fun. The suits are creative. The action is epic. Some of the best in the channel. I also do enjoy how Mario deals with all his enemies. The one strange thing, however, is that Meggy and Shroomy are not here. And you know, in a video like this, you expect at least Meggy to make it. And sure, he did appear in the beginning, but afterwards, he just disappears. But still, this video is great. Another one of the best 4 videos. Another great recommendation. Also, Steve hates feminists. This video just sucks, really. It's not awful, but there's nothing really happening. It's just VR. Nothing Mario or Force in this video is really funny. I don't recommend this. I don't even know if I should even count this, but I'm counting it because it says in the list that's a video in the series. Whatever, skip it.
Optimus Prime! I love your stuff, man.
I love your stuff too.
Thank you so much! Oh, my favorite is the movie with Shia LaBeouf in it. Hey, Optimus, do you have any spaghetti?
That Optimus? Are you that stupid? No, really. This is Soundwave. That's Soundwave. How do you mistaken him with Optimus or Megatron? This is Soundwave. It's Soundwave. Get it right, look at Kevin. Honestly, you should rather watch the juicy VR videos. Heck, that Jeffy video crossover is even funnier than that.
What's your name, boy?
My name is Jeffy. She ain't changing on my shirt. Jeffy.
Jeffy. Now, we can share these Cheerios, you know that, right?
Sharing your Cheerios?
Yeah, because I don't like those other crisscross LGBTQ Cheerios anyways.
Sir.
Yeah.
Could I have some Cheerios?
Of course you can. Yo, father asked if he can't. Of course, Jeffy. Look, there's Cheerios right there. Look over there, boy.
Oh my god.
Jeffy, run!
Shut him up. Shut him up. Shut him up. Shut him up.
I didn't see anything.
Shut him up. Shut him up.
This is one of the greatest videos in the entire channel. No joke. Any fan can enjoy this. And I mean any. Now, I actually watched this a lot when I was young. Probably 71 times. I vividly remember every single scene, even when I haven't watched it for years. And I was still laughing when I rewatched it. It's still hilarious. I love all the action moments, the comedy, the mafia stuff. Mario gets pissed because someone ruins his pasta, so he literally creates his own crew to hunt down whoever ruined it. That is a funny concept. Every character is hilarious in this scene. They all have their time again. Where is this balance, Luke and Kevin? Come on, I love this type of balance. I also love all the mafia suits. I vividly remember when I first saw Meggy's suit, I wish that was her permanent suit. Seriously, they should have kept that suit forever. But let's all remember, Steve has the better suits because he's Steve. Steve! It's still great till this day. I recommend anyone to check it out. You will have a great time.
What's up, bro? What's up?
Wait, Mario, I can't explain.
Oh my gosh, Toad still has a grudge on Bob. Although the action isn't as great or the comedy isn't as funny as the last video, this video is still great and exciting. So Master Hand kidnaps every character with the exception of Meggy, Professor E-Gag, Peach, although really who cares about Peach, and Steve, where's Steve, damn it, to fight each other in a battle royale. It's really fun and exciting. I love the team up with Mario and 4 and they're trying to survive all their past enemies and other characters who haven't been around in a while. Plus, there's a lot of great references of past events and past videos. And they don't feel forced. It's another one of the best. I recommend you to check this one out. It earned the 26 million views. This isn't a video really. Okay, well, an episode of the 4 series. But I do recommend you to check this one out if you're a fan of 2015 to 2018. It shows off a lot of stuff Luke and Kevin used to own, and I do love the posters they made for some of their best videos of these specific years. It's really great, and it feels like Luke and Kevin used to respect their past legacy.
Costs that really make SMG4. The crew's getting bigger and bigger, dude.
Nowadays, Luke and Kevin insulted. Also, Metal Blade 5 and other classic fans, stop blaming it all on Kevin. Stop saying, oh, he's the one who disrespected the man. Stop treating Luke like a saint. Luke also destroyed the series. You do know it was both of them who decided this, okay? Luke did insult the past. Oh, also, apparently Luke and Kevin, at least they used to, ship Mario and Meggy.
And you can look at the posters. You can admire the posters while you're on the toilet. Take a look at this. POV. Oh, yeah.
This poster of the couple and be like, oh, yeah.
The new way to take a dump.
Yeah, take that as what you will. So yes, I recommend this for Golden Era and Mixed Era fans.
God damn it.
What?
I was meant to like go off screen.
Every single day I got in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh! Steve! 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 Okay, calm down. This video is great. It's literally just Mario and Steve kicking the shit out of each other, and it's just dumb fun. Steve is legit my favorite character in the entire series, and I love him and all his jokes. I'm also not kidding, but this might be the best action in the entire series. No joke. I don't want to show too much of the fight because I literally do recommend you to check this one out. It's basically what Batman versus Superman should have been. An actual masterpiece.
Every single day I got in the kitchen.
Hey, look, it's Killer Child. Anyways, this video is great. It begins with, instead of a normal Inkling, it's Meggy. And a bunch of other characters who are not in Smash trying to enter Smash Bros. It's a really fun video, and I do like the team-ups with the characters who are actually in Smash and the ones who are not. Realistically, the ones who are not wouldn't really make it to the game. It's still fun. It's kind of like a what-if scenario. This video takes advantage of the Smash theme. The jokes are also great, except for the fart joke, and much more. Another great recommendation, especially if you're a fan of Smash Bros.
Every single day I got in the kitchen.
Bowser's statue was stolen, so he kept whining and crying. And it gets Mario so annoyed that he teams up with Detective Pikachu to find it. Here's the weird thing. Pikachu is actually the main character of this video. Yes, he's starring in it. And he never really was a main or side character in any video until this one. And afterwards, he doesn't come back. That's so weird. But after watching this video, I really wish he was at least a side character. He's pretty fun. He can be cute, yet violent when he needs to. And he's a pretty good detective. I also like the jokes. They're hilarious. Yeah, like most of these videos. His interactions with Mario are pretty good. Also, remember when Luigi wore black when he gets a different type of job? Yeah, I missed that. I really enjoyed this video. Also, I love the subtle hints of who's the real true villain of this story. I was about to say murderer, but technically no one really got killed in the story. But yeah, it's still pretty fun and I love it. Another one worth checking out.
Every single day I got in the kitchen.
Mario and Luigi are forced by Ford to recreate the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. And if they don't, he'll murder them. I seriously don't know how Luke and Kevin still think this dick is relatable. And trust me, as we keep going in the series, he gets much worse. Anyways, they agree, unwillingly, and do the show. And obviously it doesn't go well. They get into trouble with the set and the cast, specifically the Paisano brothers.
Why I order?
Hey, Paisano, let's not fight. We haven't got an acting gig in months. Baby Mario needs a feeding.
I'm not joking, the Paisano brothers are the best part of this video. Their jokes are hilarious, and I do love it that they sound like the characters from the show.
Mario, did you ever wonder where a baby comes from?
Well, you see, Luigi, when a paisano puts his...
The final fight is very entertaining and fun. I do enjoy it. It has a lot of creativity. There's a lot of good references of the show. I have some nostalgia. I actually did watch it. I'm so excited for what's next.
Do you know someone that owns a gun or a knife?
Every single day I got in the kitchen.
Mario, 4, and Meggy fall from a portal to the Final Fantasy world and get recruited by this little rat thing. I literally don't know what it is. Please don't yell at me. I've never played any Final Fantasy game ever in my life. To go on a dangerous mission and stop a group of terrorists. Also, the abilities they gain are really great. They're very well used. The costumes they wear are also awesome. The jokes are hilarious, especially the one where Meggy goes unhinged because of the slow kills. And this is another one of Saiko's better roles. She doesn't have that many, let's be honest with ourselves, but her best roles are the villain ones, and this one is no exception. She is very, very insane, just wanting to be the prettiest girl. Sorry, Saiko, I prefer a bunch of other anime girls over you, and you're not even one of my options. Another great video, very fun action. Also, this video ended on a cliffhanger, and when I first saw it, I was excited. I thought there was going to be another sequel, like this is going to be a series. I was like so hyped. This is the part where I joke around where there hasn't been a sequel since. Now, I would be laughing, but I'm more pissed off.
Every single day I got in the kitchen.
This one is just good. Not amazing or one of the best or one of those videos I'll usually remember, but it's good. Mario gets some of the side characters to do his jackass challenges, and most of them are mediocre, although I did laugh at the burger, train, and last one, which is also very creative, combining all the other challenges. And despite Mario being a, well, jackass, he gets his comeuppance at the end, so don't worry. Also, the cowboy from the Wild Wild Mario video appears. It's a pretty fun cameo. And if you remember, I had a headcanon that the Wild Wild Mario is the last in the timeline. And you might say, this might contradict, but not really. They don't even mention him, or he mentions he knows them or anything. So yeah, you can see this as maybe the first time he appeared in the timeline. Although there is a later video in 2018 that will kind of contradict my headcanon.
Right, doesn't. No one, not me.
Another great one! Even though this is the first video with the stupid big eye thumbnail. I will probably talk about this later on in the future, but I hate these thumbnails with over-exaggerated face and big eyes. Mario and his friends hang out in Bowser's castle, and then they order pizza and wait for a very long time because the pizza truck's like this. Sorry about that. Mario slowly goes crazy and things go chaos. I love the interactions with Luigi, 4, and Bowser, and the subplot with Boomkins, Bob, and Maggie watching anime is also hilarious. There's a lot of great jokes despite some stupid big eye and gross out jokes. Honestly, another fun one. I recommend you to check this one out too, especially if you're with a group of friends. Tomatoes, mushrooms, and spinach! Anybody? Why are you looking at me like that?
Every single day I got in the kitchen.
No! Alright, the review. This video is just fine. I'm shocked it took them 7 years to actually make a video based off one of Kirby's games. He's been a side character in the past, but this is actually based off one of his games. And it's fine. Kirby kidnaps Mario and Luigi and breaks them to his planet so they can bring back the food that was stolen. Although Luigi does jack shit. The rest of the video is fine. The action is not that quick. Also, there was surprisingly 3 plot twists. Am I watching TLJ Star Wars? There isn't even a climax.
Every single day I got in the kitchen.
Mario, Luigi, and 4 get lost in the woods. So they try to find home or find a place to stay, and hijinks ensue. Now there are a lot of funny jokes, but 4 puts his video a little lower. The worst part about him is that this video could have ended immediately if he called for help instead of wasting his battery on stupid memes that aren't even funny. Are you serious? Still a fun video, even though 4 kind of gets my nerves. Ugh. Also, there's a character that returns. He hasn't really appeared ever since the last Halloween special, but it's really good to see him again.
Shrek is love. Shrek is life. Right?
Bob, no!
Every single day I got in the kitchen.
This is a parody of Infinity War. You know, when the MCU was at its peak. Before the...
Yeah, come at me, bro!
Aside from the MCU declining, this is still a great parody. Wario steals this power glove, scratches ass, until he discovered that this glove has powers and uses it to ruin people's lives. So Mario makes his own team to get the glove back. Mostly so he could use it to scratch his ass. But also save people, I guess. Although I wish there was more characters from the Wild Wild Mario video, and you know, to make it like a true Avengers team. We got Mario, obviously. Bowser, Boomkins, even though he's only funny really when Asshole Bob's around. And the best one, Steve! Yes, Steve! He gets ass and oh my gosh, he's so awesome! He holds the entire video! He's the greatest superhero of all time! He is basically the Superman of the 4 universe until he was replaced by a piece of shit! I also like to mention that there's a nice decent art for Luigi. We're going back to being trash bag to save his friends. The comedy is great, the action is hilarious and awesome. I enjoy this one. Another recommendation.
Nowhere left to run.
Now.
Every single day I got in the kitchen.
This is the first video where Jeeves appeared. Now, he's not bad or good. Actually, I don't have any thoughts on him really. I don't really care, he's just there. Anyways, he owns a restaurant and DK pays to make the date better, so Jeeves does so and tries his best to make this the best day. But then hires Mario as his waiter because he doesn't have one now. Wait a minute, do we already have a video like this? Oh my gosh, this video is just okay, but we already did this plot. Now, sometimes I almost get bored of this video, but then later they somehow turn things around with some hilarious moments, and we have to see Steve's amazing piano skills. What? This is totally not a hint for a video I want in the future. Anyways, yeah, it's fine. Also, DK didn't really need to over-exaggerate the date, really. Like, if Pauline's willing to date you after kidnapping her, I don't think you gotta go this far. Like, she's more chiller than half of the women in this world.
I would bend you over.
Since 4 keeps getting demonetized, he decided to turn his channel to a kids channel. And somehow this still feels more adult than any of them are in. Anyways, it's hilarious. How the true forecast teaches the kids is very entertaining. Like Bob trying to read kids a story, Luigi tries to teach kids about shape, and he's also friends with Mr. Satan. Bowser tries to teach kids about stranger danger. Meggy and Boomkins also try to teach kids about art, and then they get chased by shipping police. Wait, please, don't stop.
So, since that, we'll tell you his final thoughts in this video. His favorite one is Steve, who is the GOAT, obviously. His teachings are always the best, and thinks this is the best school video in the 4 channel. Anyways, we'll release some in the next video he'll talk about.
Baldi is Mario's teacher now, since 5 teachers gave up on him. Seriously, Mario, 5? I thought you'd get more teachers who gave up on you. Mario fails at math, so Baldi chases him, and that's the entire video. It's basically the game, but with jokes, and it is really funny. Still, I prefer the last school video, but I do like how they portray school as trashy. Also, I like all the side characters, they're fun. Another great recommendation. Master Hand gets sick, so Crazy Hand takes over. The rest of the video is Crazy Hand being in charge and sending crazy challenges, and Crazy Hand is honestly a fun villain. And his challenges are pretty great, like the Teletubby Army and the Target one. Also, Sandbag's revenge is justifiable. Hashtag justice for Sandbag for all the abuse he suffered from every Nintendo character who hit him. That's the true tragic villain of 4. This video is enjoyable, although it's still not one of the greatest. Mario and the real Meggy, by the way, let's be real here, train for the next Splatfest until they're challenged by a new rival named Dusty. It's great. It's really entertaining. I do love Mario and Inkling Meggy's interactions. Obviously, that Meggy and him have the best chemistry. Look at Kevin, can we have this Meggy back? She is more chiller. Like, she let him go leave the team without being a p***. At least keep this personality of her being a cool, chill person. Seriously. Dusty is a pretty decent rival. She should have also not been axed out for a stupid plot point in the future, which we'll get to. Honestly, I don't know which one's better, this one or the first Splatoon video. But it's a tie for me now. For now. I don't know which one's better, but yeah. Recommend you to watch this one too, especially if you're a Splatoon fan. I'm just a casual fan. I do like the games. You see, look at Kevin, this is why these people ship every single day. This is the best random video so far. Unlike the others where they just random skits made by 4, this one has a bunch of skits made by a lot of fans, and it's really fun and charming to watch. Now, not all of them are hilarious, but they all feel like they were made by passionate fans, and some of them are even impressive. Like, oh my, look at some of these.
You look horrible.
It looks better than the actual movie we got. Can we have that movie instead? All of these skits feel like they fit the SMG4 universe. We still got the true forecast we all love and haven't been replaced yet. The only bad thing about this video is that 2 of the skits have to be associated with 2 pedos.
Oh my god!
But it's still worth checking out. Another great recommendation. Saiko is back in town, and everybody's terrified of her. Wait, even her henchmen? Wario, Waluigi, and Bob helped her in her last conquest. What the hell happened? Luigi sees her lonely and sad, so he decides to help her be nice. Now, I do like it that's Luigi who's helping her. No one else would really help her. And their interactions are pretty good. They actually have some nice chemistry. There are also some funny jokes in this video, so it's not just that. The only real issue I have with this video is that after this, Saiko declines. We already saw Saiko's peak and it wasn't even that long. Saiko then turns to some kind of good guy and I don't really like that. I'm fine with her being friends with characters like Luigi, Tari, and maybe sometimes Meggy, but she shouldn't be friends with anybody else. She should still be an enemy. One of those side villains that has a little bit more complex, but still returning to attack sometimes, you know, because she still has a crazy psychotic ego. Because now that she's no longer a psycho, she's gonna be a bland piece of bread with no flavor. That's the only bad part. This video is still pretty great. Although the Steve abuse was not okay. Every single day I got in the kitchen. Boomkins wants to play tennis, but he sucks at it, so he's not accepted in the tennis group. So then he gets help from Mario to be the best. Although Mario's not doing it to the kindness of his heart. He's doing it because he needs the money to pay for his bills. Okay, still more likable than 4, but seriously, why? Anyways, it's still a fun video. The final tennis match is really creative. It's also a shocker that Boomkins is actually pretty good in this video, and he's starring in it. I was at first worried, but he's actually pretty good. Remember when I said in my past videos, I think, where he's only funny when he's with Bob because their interactions clash with their mindsets and all? It's a shocker that he's actually doing good in his own. I also do like that Waluigi has more of a character. He's not just a selfish guy. You can see why he's like this. You feel bad for him too. This video kind of also started a Waluigi arc, sort of. It's another great video. And also, wait, is that the Russian bear? I thought you went to Mother Russia. Why does the castle look like that now? The past few years and some other later years before they replace the castle with something much stupider, we've been using this specific model. So why does it look different here? I don't know, maybe Luke and Kevin just lost the model for a bit and decided to use this one, but still it's very noticeable. Also, I just noticed that we've barely been in this castle for the past few years as I kept reviewing these videos, which actually is not a bad thing. I really like that because now Mario and the other characters could explore different worlds and we got more different backgrounds and plots and scenarios. I find that better. And trust me, later on in the future when the channel runs out of ideas, we're going to keep seeing this castle, which will kind of get repetitive. Okay, it gets very repetitive, but we'll get there later. You know the basics. Mario has to survive 5 nights, although we only see him do 1 night in these videos. However, how it happens is pretty messed up. Like 4 kidnaps Mario because a lot of fans demand them to make another one. And he skipped the 4th game and every other one. So we just skipped the custom night, which kind of pissed me off even till this day. Also, look, Kevin, you didn't have to make 4 do this. This just makes him look more evil and stupid and selfish. Like he could have used Purple Guy. Purple Guy is right here in the video. What the hell? That doesn't make the video bad. It's still pretty good. It has a lot of fun moments. Although the one joke I hate is Springtrap being attracted to fat guys.
What's up? You wanna f***?
I did not need to see that. Every single day I got in the kitchen. 4 wastes his money on a bunch of rocks. So he asks his friends, I'm saying that in quotation because Vor does not give a shit about any of them unless if they benefit him or make him a lot of money. And so, the true cast of 4 help him and make money in hilarious fashion. I do love how all of them sell it in different ways in character. Watching it, you could see them doing it this way. And I do love the small details you'll notice if you watch these videos in order. Like, Luigi still works in his ice cream place, people are still scared of Saiko, and Bowser loves his chicken nuggets. And even though 4 is literally the worst part of the video, he barely appears and he gets his just desserts in the end of the video. It's another hilarious watch.
I still love you.
Hubert is For's true love, not 3. Please stop, Luke and Kevin. Waluigi wants to be in Smash Bros. Again, even though Master Hand keeps pushing him away because Nintendo hates him for some reason, even though everybody else, even me, love him. I'm still pissed off about that, Nintendo, and I'm also very pissed off about what you did with Gmod. Seriously, what the hell? So the rest of the video is Waluigi trying to prove himself and getting stronger to enter the game. And I'm just gonna say it, he's the best written Arc villain. I'm not joking. Waluigi has great motivations, you understand where he's coming from, and even though it's not right, you feel bad for him and sympathize with him. He's been neglected by everyone and treated trash, even his brother. And best part is it's still funny. It combines emotion, character, and comedy together very well. Great way to start an arc, and Waluigi turns hot, which is another big plus. Shroomy has been T-posing for many hours, and surprise, he's contagious. The rest of the video is the zombie plot where they're trying to keep away the infected people, although this time they're just in T-poses, which is actually really funny. And it's very enjoyable. All the characters are fun to watch here, trying to survive. There's a lot of hilarious jokes. Bob is the best one, actually. He's very funny here. And yes, he's a big douchebag and an asshole, but that's the point of his character. Remember, I said that he's the best when he's this type of character. He always gets a beaten at the end, which is the best part. So come on, that's the point of his character. Don't forget that, people. And surprisingly, Peach becomes heroic in this video. I kind of wish she was like this in more videos, but whatever. This also connects with the Waluigi arc, because it turns out Waluigi caused this virus. Can't wait to see what's next. I'm actually really excited. This video isn't bad, but it's kind of boring and annoying. So Mario ruined Toadsworth's painting by putting it in the golden toilet with poop jokes, poop, 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 poop. Oh my gosh, look at Kevin, I thought you guys grew up from these jokes. Toadsworth gets so pissed that he threatens Mario's pasta, even though Mario could just get another one. Although I think he thinks all pasta lives matter, I guess. So he tries to recreate the painting. The best jokes are with Toadsworth, surprisingly. His death threats with the pasta are actually really funny, but the rest of the jokes are either boring or annoying, like the stupid big eyes. Again, they're not as bad, but later on in the future they're gonna get worse. Yeah, I really don't care that much about this one. It's fine, and I don't think I'll remember it. It's very forgettable. Am I really gonna remember anything about the
Look at that. Doesn't that just give you a boner?
Hey! A nice hidden detail in the sponsorship, which I'm pretty sure most of us didn't even notice the first time watching. And yes, that includes me. Anyways, Bowser creates a new calf, but he needs new workers. So Kamek kidnaps half of the true cast of 4 to help. Now the rest of the video is basically another Mario and Bowser cooking episode, but this time with more characters. I think this might be better than any of those videos, because it has the best interactions. I love the duos like 4 and Toad who help out with the cashier stuff, Bowser and Mario who do the cooking in the kitchen, obviously, and Saiko and Luigi who are the waiters. They're the most wholesome out of any of the groups. And it's kind of sad. And all the other side characters are just as hilarious, like Shroomy, Bob, and the greatest of all time, Steve! Yes, Steve!
Dance, monkey, dance!
Oh my gosh, Bob, you're racist! Very high up there is one of my favorite videos. It's amazing.
Girls are stupid law. Leave video games to manly men like me.
Gosh, Bob, you're sexist too? Mario keeps losing to 4 in Smash Bros, so he gets help from Tari to beat 4. I'm gonna be mostly focused on Tari, because this is her first introduction. She's fine. She was never one of my favorite characters. I'm not gonna lie, she's okay. And she never gets worse as the channel goes on, so that's another plus. Also, I never thought she was out of place in the channel. Unlike other future OCs, which have nothing to do with video games at all, she is a gamer and she has a power glove, so she kind of fits in. And she's not annoying or hateable. This video is just decent. It's not gonna blow your mind away. It's just a nice introductory video to another character that's just okay.
Yeah! Take that! Make you my bitch! Game over, yeah!
Never gonna recapture Batman versus Electrocutioner. I'm sorry. One time, me and my dad and little brothers were going to a movie theater to watch either Migration or the new Turtle Ninjas movie. I don't remember which movie was it. But when we were getting popcorn, instead of getting the usual normal bowls, the theater ran out. So the cashier instead gave us a Saw bowl for Saw X. Later, when the movie finished, my dad immediately threw it in the trash because he was scared that if we took it home, my mom would have thought that he took us out to watch Saw X instead and would have yelled at him. The reason why I mentioned this story is because I thought it was funny and this is a Saw video. Anyways, this video is really fun. Although not as hilarious as the other past videos of this year, it is one of the best because of the challenges and the entertainment value. Mario and Luigi get kidnapped and are forced to do the Saw challenges and survive. All the challenges are creative, although I wish there was a little bit more, and the characters and emotion is great too, while also having funny moments. I do love the moment when it shows that Mario and Luigi do care for each other. Now, yes, in the past 8 years, there were some moments where it showed that they do care for each other, although it wasn't to this extent, where it officially shows that despite Mario being a harsh jerk most of the time, he does legit care for his little brother, just as much as he cares for some other characters. And this video makes you feel more bad for Waluigi. Wait. Seriously, Luke? You post the most cringiest videos ever on YouTube with the worst memes I've ever seen. That is actually embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Another great video. Wait, is that a Riddler trophy? Oh my gosh, I didn't expect to mention Arkham twice. I just want to tell you my personal pet peeve before we continue on. I hate the new intro to the 4 channel. Since 2011 with the blooper videos to 2018, we had so many creative intros that were fun and fit the channel and the theme of video games. But now we got replacement with glitch productions. Puh. Aside from it reminding me of the abuse of the workers that work there, now please don't attack Luke and Kevin. We need more information. Although it is kind of awkward that Luke and Kevin barely even want to touch the subject. It looks plain. Was it just me? Now in all fairness, it's not as bad as the stupid new abomination of an intro with the new designs. Get those face away from me. Rest in peace, 2011, 2018 intros. You were all fun, great, and will be fondly remembered. Anyways, let's continue and stop crying. Mario goes to the carnival and then later sees a Pingus egg and wants it. Or also wants it, so they both challenge each other in many carnival games while Bob scams them and makes more money and has some hilarious moments. Also, Meggy and Tari join in and make the video a little bit more better. I love the interactions these characters have. Like Luke and Kevin, if you want great character development for your emotional moments to get better, make more scenes like this where the characters are just hanging out having fun. Because that's really what we need instead of them being assholes and abusive. Also, I do love these carnival, fair, or theme park settings. Yes, I'm that type of guy. Yeah, it's just a great time. Since Waluigi left, Mario needs a new scam artist partner, so he gets Mario from the Saw place. Apparently this takes place after the Saw video, and the Carnival video takes place later. I kind of appreciate they show how Mario even got out of the place, unlike another certain arc. Wario and Mario trying to do the scam artist thing. It's really entertaining every time they fail, and it's very wholesome. Wario realizes he misses Waluigi and actually needs him.
Okay, we're gonna have to talk about this. While this video is hilarious and I do like Mario and Luigi's sibling relationship getting better, I do also have to say it kind of annoys me that Wario was thinking about his past with Waluigi. Now, yes, it's necessary and I do like it that he does care for him, but the part where he thinks about the Wild Wild West kind of breaks my headcanon a bit, because I did say in my last video that that is the last video timeline-wise, but how is he thinking about this when that didn't happen yet? Okay, well, I'm just gonna say that it's another robbery they did, and they go into Wild West a couple of times. So yeah, that's my new headcanon. I know it sounds stupid. I mean, it's literally better than nothing. I'd rather have a stupid convoluted thing just to have a happy ending with the characters than continue on with the series.
How do the much funnier, raunchier videos have more better writing than the newer, cringier, convoluted, complicated years where they try to be too serious? Less is enough, Luke and Kevin. Please look back at your old work. You don't over-exaggerate with the emotions. Also, stop with the abusive jokes. They're not funny. I recommend everyone to check this one out. It's really great. Mario Mario and Luigi go to some sort of Capcom. And the rest of the video is them hanging there and meeting up with some friends. There's a lot of fun jokes and nice callbacks and references to past videos. I think they took advantage of this sort of setting. Really fun. And Mario and Luigi have nice interactions, which are pretty fun. Also, Maggie and Tari have their own duo thing, which I kind of wish they did more often later on, but sadly, that duo kind of slowly disappears and we got a replacement. But anyways, the video is really great and fun. I honestly enjoy these types of videos where the characters are just hanging. Although the ending part did creep me out the first time watching, for real, when I first saw this and Waluigi defeated Master Hand and turned the other characters to T-pose zombies, I was actually worried for these characters. And especially now, since after watching all these videos in order, I kind of grew an attachment to them. It feels like they've changed for the better as better people, and I kind of like that. Can't wait for them to get ruined and turn to assholes again. But worse, because they don't have any funny jokes now. This is just the beginning. For the end game. It's going up high just for getting me worried for these characters.
We have everything! Cardboard cutouts, figurines, anime DVDs!
Do you have a fanfic manga you made up that's about Shoko X Soya?
Only $9.95.
Yeah, I'll buy that. Wait! The ship police here. The T-Post virus is getting so much worse to the point where it's an apocalypse because apparently the cops and military suck at their job. So it's up to Mario, 4, and later down the line Saiko with a badass truck to stop this threat. Now this video has some cool action. It also balanced with nice emotion. The reason why this one works is because unlike the future videos where they feel forced and go too far to the point where they kill off characters just for shock value and it doesn't even make any sense in the universe because characters could survive shit like this.
Yeah.
Also, the abuse jokes don't help. Here, we actually have seen these characters grow and care for each other. I'm not joking. I'm more connected with these characters more than ever. And it's not like they're gonna die if they lose. However, they're gonna be mind controlled to mindless zombies. It's the closest thing to death we'll ever get realistically in this universe. Like, that should have been it. You don't die. You're freaking mindless. It makes sense, okay? I love this video, and I do think people who criticize this, even people who like this arc, like Metal Blade 1, saying stuff like, oh yeah, funny, but, you know, there's 2 episodes that are too serious. Come on, it's not too bad, and it's not over-exaggerated. Stop it. Stop complaining. It shows Waluigi's an actual threat, okay? While everybody else who survived the attack were fighting Waluigi, Bunkins was playing VR chat, so the rest of the video is just I'm playing VR chat. Pretty dull. The ending was creepy. Okay, I'm not holding back. This is the best World of Fatalians and the Pika 4. Waluigi took over everyone we've known for these past few years and the entire world. So what does he do? He decides to create his own World of Fatalians, this time with him pulling the strings and forcing Mario and 4 to fight each other. Plus, all the main cast members join in too. This time, they can move their limbs and do their thing. And they kept their personalities, however, they're more violent than they usually are. Now, this one is just amazing. I enjoyed all the challenges. The characters are just as enjoyable as they are. This is the perfect cast. We're missing Professor Egad. Why did it have to be Jeeves? But still, probably the best cast we'll ever get for any of these World of Fatalians. And I loved every single moment. I also do enjoy the rap song. It's probably the best one in the entire channel. I don't care what you people tell me if you say, oh, the future rap songs are better. I find them cringe. They suck. And the action at the end with Mario and 4. No. Luke and Kevin could never recapture. I love the conclusion of Wario and Waluigi's story. And I do love that 3 became a therapist just to turn Waluigi less evil so then he could be the most evil. Also, yes, 3 should always be a villain. Seriously, Luke and Kevin, what do you do to it? A fantastic video. Sadly, this is the last word of Valentine with the true main cast of 4, as most of them would leave or change to ugly OC designs, getting worse, and the newer additions are This is probably the best. Even though I personally like a 2017 video more than this, I recommend everyone to check this video out. Sadly, we'll never see something like this. Okay, never mind. Maybe from other channels we'll see stuff like this. That's peak. That looks yummy. 4 is getting ready for an award show, but everybody else is wasting their time. So he threatens them, no internet. So everybody try to look their best and make it in time. I honestly love how Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Bowser get desperate. It's kind of realistic too. And although I hate the over-exaggerate faces and big eyes in the future videos, here, it's fine. It's not too much or every single joke. It also makes sense. Like, they are desperate. Very entertaining. Another recommendation.
Yo, man, what's up? Every single day I gotta clean up the kitchen.
The best joke is literally in the beginning.
Ovaries.
You know, I remember I used to laugh a lot every time he said that. What does that actually mean? What? Mario finds this frog guy and accidentally gets in a ship sent to Star Fox's ship. So the rest of the video is just Mario messing around while Star Fox and Mason kick ass. This video is boring. How do you make space boring? Mario does almost nothing. It's not even that entertaining. It does have good action, but that's not really enough for me. Also, I think this is the first video where they said memes have power or energy. Oh, and main villain of the video just gets away. What the hell? Every other video that's based off a video game had the main villain get defeated somewhat in a different way. How lazy! Every single day I gotta clean up the kitchen.
Okay, this is made after all the other reviews because apparently my review for this video, I couldn't find it. I don't know what happened, but hey, I'm going to talk about this video now. Let's be quick. Peach makes the purge real, so then the Teletubbies could have a day to do whatever they want. So Mario and some of the characters stay in the castle and lock it down. Things seem safe until Bob comes outside and begs them to let him in. They don't want to because they all hate him except for Boomkins. And this video actually wouldn't even happen if Boomkins didn't let him in. I had fun with this video. It has some fun, nice moments. I don't know. It's not as good as the last Halloween special. That one was very hilarious. This one's just fine. I enjoy how Mario, Toad, Luigi, Boomkins, and Bob try to survive, although Saiko and Tari's were kind of slow and boring. Like, come on, you had an opportunity to make it funny. Like, Tari might try to make peace with the killers, and Saiko goes violent, killing off a bunch of the Teletubbies until they eventually get captured. It's a fruit for thought. It's pretty fun. Also, before you ask, this is not beer, it's Coke with Lucma. So, don't worry. I drink wine.
Boomkins falls and gets stuck in a well. So Mario and the true cast of 4 try to rescue him. That's the entire video, and I don't have an issue with it because all the jokes slap. This one is another hilarious one. I also love that everybody else comes and joins just to get 2 coins. That is stupid, yet it makes sense in this world, I'm not gonna lie. I also do like the ending where Bob rescues Boomkins. It's kind of wholesome until you remember this is the start of the Bob arc and this is all BS. Do we really need another arc? The Waluigi arc is so great that you didn't need another one this year. I'm still not gonna put that down for the video. This video is hilarious and amazing on its own. Also, Steve easily could have saved Boomkins, but he didn't because he doesn't think Boomkins is worthy. I wonder if you know that if in Tokyo. Yeah, I'm more of a Fast and Furious fan than the top. the T-Post virus apocalypse, 3 steals all the internet from the Mushroom Kingdom. And it actually works, because everyone goes insane and now the Mushroom Kingdom is like a desert. Except for Mario and Luigi somehow, even though they went insane for a threat of losing the internet. But okay, whatever. This video has a lot of hilarious jokes and great car chase scenes. The action is that good. I also do love the costumes they wear. Again, I miss the variety we used to get from these videos sometimes when they go to different worlds, they wear costumes that fit the places they are at. Now, can we get that back too? The only thing I don't like is that Meggy goes a little more bloodthirsty and cruel because of the internet loss. Okay, I could buy Saiko and maybe Tari going crazy because they lost the internet, but you, Inkling Meggy, I expect better from you. Still somehow more calmer and chiller than human Meggy. Like, even at your worst, you're still better than human Meggy. This is still a great video. Very entertaining and charming. This is another weird, interesting situation. Remember how there was only one Easter special in this entire channel? Well, this is the only Thanksgiving special. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that. But still, it's very odd that it took them this long to make a Thanksgiving special. Anyways, how is it? It's very entertaining. So Bob invites half of the true cast of 4 to Thanksgiving meal in his mansion, which he got from his rapping career. Yes, this is a part of Bob Arc. And the rest is everyone preparing Thanksgiving. I really do love the groups these characters go in. Mario, Saiko, and Boomkins go get the champagne. Bowser and Meggy do the cooking, and Bob tells 4 and Tari his own proper lore, which are somehow more believable than any modern lore Luke and Kevin throw at us. It's another great fun video, although I do wish the rest of the true cast of 4 were here, like Luigi, Toad, Professor Egad, Shroomy, and the great one, Steve! Seriously, where is he? He shall be in the meal! It is against law to not let him be a part of this festive. It could have been like the SML Thanksgiving special.
I'd like to thank him for Transformers, too. That's a good-ass movie. And, just transforming into
Yeah, it was a pretty good movie.
Another one that's really great and worth checking out even on its own. You don't even need to watch the Bob Arc for this one.
And I'd like to thank Denzel Washington for playing in that movie with the airplane where he saved all them people.
Also a pretty good movie.
Very fun.
And, George Washington Carver. Peanut.
Okay, Mom, I think that's enough.
Amen.
Amen indeed. Shouldn't this be called the Bob concert? It's not Mario's concert. The comedy holds this video up a lot, and the drama it's okay. It's not amazing. Like I said, we didn't really need another arc, but so far it's not too bad. We get more character with Bob and Boomkins. Honestly, more character than any other year after 2018 or 19 where they do jack. So I can kind of appreciate this video, but I don't know, it's not too sad because Boomkins was kind of annoying in this video and Bob was always an asshole. Like, come on, are we supposed to feel bad for these two? I still recommend this. I'm still having a good time. Smash Bros Ultimate is finally here, so everyone goes mad dash racing for it in the mall trying to get the game. And Mario 4 and Tari are no exception. This video is very exciting. Like, there's a lot of hilarious jokes, but the chases are also really well made. Like, you are in your seat pouncing. This is basically Jingle All the Way. The only difference is that it doesn't take place in Christmas, and they don't have the iconic line, put that cookie down! No! I really wish that was there. Also, the Koopalings are actually really entertaining and funny here. Although, what happened to the other 3? There are 8 of them. Oh, also, now Roy's gay.
I came looking for mans.
I mean, at least that's a personality, I guess. Also, we get Shroominator, which makes my Jingle All the Way reference make more sense. Worth checking out. What? Boomkins is still sad about the Bob concert, so the true cast of 4 try cheering him up. It's kind of nice they're trying, although they do it in the worst ways possible. I'm starting to notice that we're slowly getting more big eyes after the Waluigi arc. It's still not too bad compared to the future years, but it's kind of a little annoying. Still, a fun video. There's hilarious jokes. Wait, I thought Inklings don't know about Jesus. Although maybe Toad taught the Inklings Catholicism. Because remember, as I said in past videos in my series, not only do we know that Toad is apparently Forrest's dad, but he's also a Catholic, and the Toads talk about Toad Christ. Bob gets super famous, so to get more famous, he writes a disc on the True Forecast. And it's funny, but some of these discs aged badly. Like the ones where he insults Maggie's Inkling voice. Okay, even if you don't like this voice, you gotta admit, it's still more better than the human voice. And for Toad and Bowser being waste of space, they clearly aren't now compared to the shit characters we get in 2020 and onward. Aside from that, this track is really good. And also, he didn't disc Steve, which is another high up, because no one discs Steve. Later on, the group decide to write their own diss track and get Saiko's help, which I forgot to mention. Last video, she joined Bob in his career, and now she just joins this crew. Like, what was the point of all that? You could have just cut that and nothing would have changed. And Saiko's own song is not amazing, but probably the best song in the channel. I hate the newer songs. I did enjoy this video, although when Bob loses everything, we're supposed to feel bad for him, but I don't feel bad for Bob. He's an asshole. A funny one, but he's still an asshole. Bob does a half-ass apology to the TrueCaster 4. Nobody cares. So he tries to spend his Christmas alone. Then Waluigi comes to save the day. Finally, it all comes full circle. He started off as the villain and ends as a hero. Very great development for Waluigi, although later on he does rob a bank. I'm glad it doesn't end with another final battle with a big end-worlding threat, or Fat Italians just gets annoying and repetitive. And I do think that Bob learning who matters more to him, that's well done. But let's be for real, Boomkins is the only person that mattered to him. Also, I like to mention that it's hilarious when he thinks of the good moments he had with all the TrueCast members of 4, but it all just shows the characters suffering from him, with the exception of Boomkins, who had any fun with him. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it's really hilarious to think about. The rest of the video ends wholesomely. Steve's missing again! Come on! It's a nice Christmas special. Does it match the magic of 2015 or 17? No, not really. Although in all fairness, no future Christmas special even comes close to how amazing those two Christmas specials were. I do appreciate the wholesomeness. It is really nice. I also like to say before I'm done with this video, Bob should have still stayed as a villain. Now I know what some of you are going to say, but that would waste the development and make this arc pointless. But here's the only change that really needed to be made. After this, Bob's nicer to Boomkins. That's it. He still antagonizes other characters. Without his villainous role, he doesn't do anything. Like, when was the last time he did anything even funny or memorable in the future years? Yeah, you can't think. So yeah, Bob should have never been a part of the main crew, really. Same with Boomkins and Saiko and a couple others. It's still fine, and it all ends very well. There is still one more video somehow. I always think the Christmas specials are the end, but there's always one more video. Let's see what we got. A hilarious, creative way to end the year. Mario falls in another 8-bit world, which, by the way, I appreciate this style is being used again for a much better video. The last time it was used was in an average video. And later on meets up with Barney and teams up with, is it a girl or a boy? I can't tell. To save some fountain. By the way, Mario and later on some oil guy think is Pepsi. Sorry, I'm a Coca-Cola fan. And later on meet up with some goat girl who wants everybody to be friends. The interactions are hilarious. And also has my favorite one-time villain, who's kind of like Dementium. Which, damn it, why can't we have Dementium? He is so much wasted potential of a villain. I guess this is the closest thing we'll ever get to him. Very entertaining, great way to end.
Every single day I gotta clean up the kitchen. About to screaming at me saying scrub all of the dishes. And Julius a gremlin, he's a monster I live with. That's the reason why I quit, cause I just reached my limit. The struggle is real, I need a new job. I worked as a plumber and I once was a cop. I shot a black guy and I planted a gun by his leg. I quit the plumber job cause I got poop on my head. Instead of calls and the really got on my nerves. They were so rude, that's not what I deserve. And a security guard at a pizza place, the monsters came alive.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, this year is a tie with 2017. I don't know what's better. 2018 sure had one awful video and some forgettable videos, but still had so many hilarious videos. And even has the Waluigi arc, which is the peak. It had everything I ever wanted. Okay, well, not everything. It's still missing one character. Seriously, if E-Gag was there, everything would have been complete. the puzzles would have been fit. We would have had the perfect cereal. I'm still considering this possibly maybe the best year. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 or 8. It's gonna flip back and forth. You know, we'll have to wait. Maybe one day when I rank all these years, when I finish this series, we'll see which is the best. If this was the last one, I think everyone would be looking so highly and positive. Like, really think hard about this. This year is still hilarious and has some wholesomeness, and it honestly works because we have been seeing the characters change slowly as 8 years. Like, Mario started as a selfish asshole who was horrible in the first year, but as the years slowly kept going, he's growing. He's not as selfish as he used to be. He's more selfless and actually befriended people and is getting along with them. Like, look at this. He's befriending Bowser and made a new friend with Maggie. And even his brother Luigi, who they used to have a bad bond. And all those other characters get their own development. Like, come on. This is a perfect way to go. It's so sad that later on it's all going to be destroyed and ruined. In my headcanon, yes, this is it. After this, it all ends in the Wild West Mario because in the epilogue at the end, they were never seen again. That's the perfect way to go. Run into the sunset. So yes, it's kind of sad that this wasn't the last. It would have been great for a channel, and I think Luke and Kevin could have moved on to their glitch production. I'm not saying they should quit YouTube. They should move on to their studio. They could do whatever they want there, but they should leave this channel alone. Like, leave this universe alone. It has done everything, and sadly, as we'll keep going, we're gonna start running out of ideas, and we're gonna lose all the character development and half of the cast we love. Now, we're gonna get to 2019, which, it's not the worst, but when 2018 ended, I thought we were never gonna get anything as amazing as those past 2 years, and everything else would look like crap in comparison. And guess what? I was kind of both right and wrong, because 2019 might be the most mixed year in the entire channel.